want holographic views of Optimus Prime from every angle? Transmit holograms. It is Optimus Prime. This is a clone of our enemy, a perfect replica.
Folks, welcome back to Magnus' Loot Crate. I am your host, as always, Magnus Deacon. Now, folks, today we're going to take a look at sort of a special order that I got from ShowZStore. I hate to say this, but there's not going to be a box clip because, well, box is kind of plain. Not really much to look at. But folks, today we are taking a look at the KO MP-44 Optimus Prime. That out of the way, let's dive right into it. So folks, here we are taking a look at the KO MP-44 in his clamshell. Kind of hate that there wasn't a box clip, but well, you know how that goes. But folks, here he is on that turntable. As you can tell, this is sort of the minimalist version. It does come with some similar, I'm not going to say the same because they're not exactly the same, and I'll show you that later. But you notice he has similar, some of the similar accessories that the MP-44 has. Not completely the same. Like I said, I'll show you that when we get to the up close and personal. But folks, there he is in his clamshell. Let's go ahead and take him out of that clamshell and check out that bot mode.
What the? It's Optimus Prime!
Amazing. He looks exactly like me.
So folks, here he is on the turntable in his bot mode. Now folks, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I do like the way he looks, but there's some things about it that I really don't like. I'll just have to kind of show you that when I put him on the turntable with the actual MP-44, just to show you. But as you can tell, I don't know if you can already see it, but he does have a light up feature in his blast effects that I really, really like. And of course, I'll go into more detail about that when I show you the up close and personal. But so far, I'm liking this guy. He's made of a little bit of different materials than the original, but yeah, otherwise he's a very nice bot. So folks, let's go ahead and put him on the scale and check his weights. Then we'll stick him on the turntable and do a comparison with the original MP-44, and then we'll get a little more up close and personal.
What's going on? Is this some kind of game?
I'm afraid it's no game. He says he's Optimus Prime.
Which would mean that I'm an imposter.
So folks, here they are standing back to back, the KO and the original. Now folks, there's a few things that I don't like about the KO, mainly that if you look at him, he's a little duller than the original. That's one. And two, and the most important, his eyes look completely dead. Now folks, I like the original MP-44 because his eyes are painted a nice crisp blue, whereas the KO, yeah, he has these darkened, I guess they were going for light piping or something maybe, and you guys know I hate light piping. I do not like it. But folks, there they are. That way you can get a little bit of a comparison. Of course, you can notice where the Autobot logo is on the original. They've got sort of a raised spot for a logo on the KO. So folks, let's go ahead and take him off the turntable and head on into that up close and personal. So folks, now that we've taken a look at the KO MP-44 Optimus Prime and his turntables with his bot mode, let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories. Now he comes with 3 heads. Of course, he's got a little bit more cartoony look from earlier in the show. He's got the damaged head with all that comes with that. Of course, he comes with the Starscream head and his shoulder pauldrons, so you can do that look. It comes, of course, with his gun. There you go. Nice ion rifle for Optimus Prime. Of course, he comes with the jetpack that he was loaned by Sideswipe, that thing from one of the very first episodes. Got his Energon axe, as you saw on the turntable. Of course, now these I like because they light up. Can't beat that. Of course, naturally, they fit into the end of the gun. You can make out like you're shooting people. Of course, all you got to do is push them back in to turn them off. Pull it right back out. Of course, you can stick these in the jetpack as well. Give it that look like it's flying around space or whatever. Now, folks, there he is, up close and personal. Now, some of you may have already noticed something that I don't like. He's got the damaged side piece, and that comes standard, and he does not have a replacement. I don't know why, but now considering that this guy was about right at $100 on ShowZ, damn sight better than that $500 I spent on the original MP-44 Optimus Prime. I can promise you that. Of course, there he is. Of course, now I'm going to have to take a look because I haven't bothered doing so up until now because I wanted to be just as surprised as you are. Matrix of leadership, of course. You can't have an Optimus Prime figure these days without a matrix of some sort. It's just not going to happen. Of course, now I haven't really messed with this guy a whole lot yet, but so far he feels decently sturdy. He's got some nice ratchets. I'm going to have to take a look into how well he does, but you know what, folks? I've talked enough. Let's go ahead and transform him up and take a look at that vehicle mode.
Ready? Transform!
Gee, even their transforms are the same.
And finally, folks, here we have the KO MP-44 in his truck mode. Now, folks, you know he didn't come with a trailer. I know he didn't come with a trailer. But one thing I will go ahead and admit to, and you can probably see it, I probably don't even have to say it, but I'm going to admit to it anyway. There's quite a little bit of mistransformation going on. I may or may not have gotten it as accurate as I could. I don't know if it was an ID10T user error or if it was just problems with the figure itself. I don't know. But folks, he does have a decent looking truck mode. Now this will give me the opportunity to have a truck mode with the trailer from the MP-44 itself and have the original standing on my shelf. So folks, there we go. But he got a decent looking little truck mode. I'll have to admit that. I mean, other than the little mistransformations here and there, it does look good. So folks, there it is, the KO MP-44. So folks, that is it for the KO MP-44 Optimus Prime. Folks, don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about this character. Go ahead and take a dip down into the description. Show everybody down there some love. Take a look through some Magnus merch. Check out the link for this particular figure. And folks, I'll see you next time.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict? I have.
Find these figures and more at ShowZStore. Links in the description.